Hello, good evening. It's a pleasure to join us on Mission 2016. My name is Josephine Frempong. On our first story, some residents in the northern region want political parties to make of potable water in their manifesto. Eva Tibuka has more on the story.
The World Health Organization estimates 663 million people lack access to safe water globally. Water-related diseases affect more than 1.5 billion people every year. Water, sanitation and hygiene-related disease kills nearly 1 million people each year. Every 90 seconds, a child dies from a water-related disease. It is estimated universal access to safe water and sanitation would result in $32 billion in economic benefits each year, from reducing to health care costs and increased productivity from reduced illness. World Sustainable Development Goal 6 targets achieving universal and equitable access to safe and affordable drinking water for all by 2030. Some residents in part of the northern region still lack access to safe water. Dams and dugouts are only sources providing water in most communities.
This
is the only source of water they have in this community, because where the borehole is far away. She can't walk to that place and fetch that water. When she sent the water, she has been seeing some insects inside the water, so it normally be a challenge for her to boil it before drinking that water.
Nanumba North is the worst affected as the area faces low water table. Residents say their plight is worsened during the dry season.
I had and asked them because of water. And in town here, if you see the way children and women, including men, old women, how they are suffering because of water, it is never easy.
The situation in Bakoba now, only God can secure or solve this problem for us. The dam dried up for almost 1 month, and luckily on our part we have some rains within some weeks ago. And currently if you go there, the whole place is dried. And women have to travel from here to Kulpini River, Dakar, before they can.
The situation is greatly affecting socio-economic activities.
We are suffering here. We rely on rain for water, so most at times for clean water we have to buy, and that we cannot do any meaningful business with.
A development expert, Professor David Miller, pointed out that politicians have not done enough to address the developmental needs of Ghanaians.
My idea about political party is an organization that should champion human development. You are endowed with certain powers that should enable you to deliver on development agenda. The manifesto is basically a development agenda. If that is what it is, once you are given that power, both just the power to rule and also the power of resources, put it in development, put it in human development. So I will expect that this will be the measure for voting, because we can't talk about the GTPs and all the economic variables. No, you just find out whether your school system, your health system, your water system has improved.
The district chief executive of Nanumba North, Mohammed Ibn Abbas, says government is keen to provide access to potable water.
Our communities are growing in size and in population. And so water facilities that were provided for smaller populations can no longer cater for such populations. In the dry season, when the water table is down and when the dams are dry, the supply is below demand. And that is why you find many of the communities struggling for water. We have been doing our best to get the boreholes, but I think that to fix this problem is to ensure that we get small town water systems for these growing communities.
Residents say access to safe water is one of the issues that will inform their choice in elections 2016.
We will only vote when politicians give us the assurance they will provide us with clean water.
This time around, if any politician step in this community to campaign, what she's going to tell that politician is that they are not ready to go to the police sector until their needs are done.
Well, some porters at Ikwanda number 2 in the Ko West district of the Eastern region are worried lack of access to credit facilities is affecting production. They want the formulation of policies that will enhance their well-being. Nana Kwekwedia has the details.
Traders along the Nyinam Cocoa stretch would have witnessed the diversity of finished products by local porters. Apart from the aesthetic qualities, ports constitute essential part of Ghana's culture. The pottery industry provides jobs to hundreds of women. The industry holds considerable potential due to the foreign exchange that the country can earn from improved production. However, women still use old methods in the production.
Expanding it, gradually expanding it, then the bamboo beautifully.
We need modern equipment to enhance our work, so we can mold many pots in a day.
This approach exposes the porters to intense heat. Access to credit, according to the World Bank, can open up economic opportunities for women. However, women face significantly greater challenges than men in gaining access to financial services. The story of these women reflects the extent to which lack of credit facility is adversely affecting business.
Access to credit facility is a major hindrance. We need support to enhance the industry.
They demand formulation of policies that can improve access to credit for women. For 60-year-old Ama Konedu, effective regulation of the industry can boost revenue generation for women and ultimately enhance their economic well-being. It behoves policymakers to invest in appropriate technology so that women in the industry will not be exposed to the hazards associated with the hand-building techniques used by most porters. Employment creation, women's economic empowerment and financial inclusion are gains that a thriving pottery industry can add to the economy.
That's how we wrap up on Mission this week. Join us next week, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Many thanks for watching. My name is Josephine Frempong. Good evening.